More BoozeTube, Drill Sergeant. We got the regular pale ale. You guys aren't drinking, are you? Oh, that's a demoralization. We got the most IC hops and 5.1 alcohol, so don't you forget it. And I said, man, do they still dump acid in the water tanks? The war might be coming back in style, kids, so here's your government warning. This is Wiseacre Brewing, Memphis, Tennessee, brewed and canned by good folks at Wiseacre. I love the look of it. It's got these eyes with laser looking things and beards and hippie shit. And it's just supposed to be a regular beer, man. With 5.1, 1 extra percent above the standard. It smells kind of like cat piss. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's the hoppiness. It tastes good. It tastes kind of fruity, like a fruity IPA. You can definitely smell the hops. I guess that's the mosaic hops right here. It's almost like an IPA. This is a pale ale. It's not an India pale ale, but I don't know if they're the same or not. It's got a taste of an IPA. It's kind of golden, but it does have that IPA. So 5.1, I think it's nice. I think it's great. I'm giving this one a 6. It's just kind of a notch up there. I've never issued a 10, but for me, I kind of wanted a little more goldiness, if that makes any sense. Kind of like a little bit of I wouldn't even go as far as amber ale, but just sort of the butterscotch in the IPA there, because that 5.1, it's just a bit heavy on that mosaic. I personally want something to back it just a little bit. But other than that, it's a solid beer, and it's a good deal. It's a cute can, and I knew a guy. I'll tell you one quick story. I knew a guy, man, in Colorado, and he was a wicked dude, man. He had like lizards and snakes, and he was instrumental to me. And he would show up to parties, man. Kind of, this is a mixed story. It's not exactly true to protect identities, but he would always bring different beers. And that was when I first started drinking. I'm about 15. And I don't recommend you go down that road. It's a hell of a road, and it's a longer road, but you'll find it one way or the other. It doesn't matter if you live, a professional life and you never took a drink in your life. When you start drinking, you just kind of it's a drag. It's like it eats a hole in your brain, and I'm warning you. I've done a lot of drugs, and I love drugs, and I love knowledge, and I love books, but once you do dope, or you do some of this stuff, it's gonna eat kind of a hole. Like when you don't have it, you're gonna want it. So if you're one of those kind of people, and I'm not saying it's not welcome, I like beer. A lot of people today with the COVID that's out there, they're saying beer's safer. Beer is safer. That's got some alcohol in it. I mean, I'm not saying they could dump it in the cans if they did, but the beer's safer. A lot of them don't want to drink the tap water. The tap water's got traces of pharmaceuticals and metals. Even some places with the cleanest tap water, it has to go through their faucet and their residential plumbing. And then You got sodas. A lot of people don't like the sodas because they got genetic engineering. Some of these, we don't know where the hops are sourced. We don't, and not this particular beer,